The house stood on a hill overlooking the town. It was a tall, imposing structure with dark, brooding eyes that were its windows. The paint was peeling and the lawn was overgrown. The whole place had an air of neglect and decay. Locals called it the Whispering House. No one dared to go near it. Some people said the house was haunted. They told stories about a family that had been murdered there many years ago. The townspeople whispered about their spirits, unable to find peace. They said that the family still haunted the house, looking for revenge. No one had lived in the Whispering House for decades, at least not until the Miller family moved to town. They were new to the area and didn't know anything about the house's history. If they had, they might have chosen to live somewhere else. Lena Miller, a curious and imaginative 16-year-old, felt an immediate unease as the moving truck rumbled up the long driveway of their new home. Her parents, excited about the fresh start, remained oblivious to the unsettling energy that seemed to emanate from the house. That night, Lena lay awake in her new room. The moon cast long, eerie shadows on the wall. She felt a cold spot in the air near her bed. A shiver ran down her spine. The house groaned and the wind howled outside her window.
Just as I was about to drift off to sleep, I heard a whisper. It was faint and seemed to be coming from the other side of the wall.
Lena sat up in bed and listened intently. The whispering grew louder. It seemed to be saying her name.
Lena! Lena!
Lena got out of bed and crept towards the wall. She pressed her ear against the cold plaster. The whispering was clearer now. It was definitely saying her name.
Lena! Lena!
The whispers became a nightly occurrence, always starting precisely at 3 a.m. Lena tried to rationalize them, blaming old pipes or the house settling, but deep down, she knew something was amiss. The whispers seemed to be drawing her towards a particular room at the end of the hallway, a room her parents told her to stay out of. One night, unable to resist the lure of the unknown any longer, Lena decided to investigate. Armed with a flashlight and her heart pounding in her chest, she crept down the hallway. The floorboards creaked under her weight, each step amplifying her fear.
As I approached the forbidden room, the whispers intensified, swirling around me like a ghostly cyclone. The air grew heavy, making it difficult to breathe.
Lena hesitated for a moment, fear threatening to paralyze her. Then, with a deep breath, she reached for the doorknob.
Lena. Lena.
The whispers echoed in her ears, urging her on. The door creaked open, revealing a dusty, abandoned room. Moonlight streamed through the grimy windows, illuminating a single wooden chair and a small table upon which lay a leather-bound diary.
Drawn to it like a moth to a flame,
Lena picked up the diary. Its cover felt cold and slightly damp in her hands. As she opened the diary, a musty smell filled the air, transporting her back in time. The faded ink revealed the scrawled handwriting of a young boy named Samuel, who had lived in the house over a century ago. Samuel's entries were filled with fear and despair. He wrote about a malevolent spirit that haunted the house, trapping souls within its walls.
Samuel believed the spirit was responsible for the disappearance of his older brother, who had vanished without a trace.
The diary's final entry, dated August 13, 1888, ended abruptly mid-sentence, leaving Lena with a chilling sense of dread. Suddenly, the temperature in the room plummeted. Lena's breath formed icy clouds in the air. The diary slipped from her grasp, falling to the floor with a soft thud. As she reached down to pick it up, the door slammed shut with a deafening bang.
Oh no!
Lena spun around to face the door, her heart racing. She rattled the doorknob, but it wouldn't budge. Panic surged through her as she realized she was trapped. A cold, disembodied laughter echoed through the room.
You've come to take his place.
The voice sent shivers down her spine. Lena's blood ran cold. She was trapped in the Whispering House, and now she would become another lost soul, forever bound to its haunted walls.